Okay, good morning. Welcome to
MathForKids number 190.
MathForKids number 190. Almost done 200 of these. So neat. Okay, so today we're going to do a neat problem about basic counting. I'm going to show you a little bit different way to do it than we've done before. Can you just run over and grab that eraser? Thanks. So say you do problems 1 to 10 in your book. How many problems did you do?
I did 10 problems.
Okay, you did 10 problems because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and it's very easy to count when you start at 1, right?
Yep.
Okay, which one's the 7th number on that list? Which one's the 5th number? Which one's the 9th number? Pretty easy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's easy to count lists of numbers that go in an increasing order like this, one at a time.
Yeah.
When they start at 1.
Yeah.
Like if the last number was 12, how many numbers would there be?
12.
If the last number was 1,864, how many numbers would there be?
1,864.
Okay, but it's not quite as easy when you don't start at 1. So if I asked you if you did problems 22 through 44, how many problems would you do? So here's how we're gonna. This is a new way to think about this problem that we've not talked about before. So we'd have problems 22, 23, 24, all the way up to 44, right?
Yeah.
Now it's really easy if we make it start at 1, right? So what we're going to do is we're just going to subtract 21 from everything. That doesn't change how many problems we did.
Yeah.
It just makes it start at 22 minus 21 is?
1.
23 minus 21 is?
2.
24 minus 21 is?
3.
And then we go all the way up and the last number is?
44 minus 21 is 23.
23. Okay, so I'm asking you to count how many problems you did when you started at 22 and you stopped at 44. Here I'm asking you to count how many problems you did when you started at 1 and you ended at 23. Which one is easier to count? But what's the funny thing about these two problems?
They're the same.
They're exactly the same, right?
Wah.
Wah. So all we do is we say, hey, here's a list of numbers that go up by 1 in increasing order. I know what to do about that when it starts at 1, so let me just make it start at 1. Okay? Does that make sense? All right, so you show me how to do a problem like this. Let's say you did problems 93 to 111. So you started at 93, 94, and you went up to 111. Sorry, I didn't erase that very well. How many problems is that?
Well, we just subtract 92.
Okay. Okay. What's 93 minus 92?
It's 1.
94 minus 92 is?
2.
Now, 111 minus 92.
Is 19.
19. So how many problems did you do?
19.
Okay. Now, do you notice a way to make this all go a lot faster?
Yeah.
What?
You can just, this way makes it go a ton faster.
Yeah, this way makes it go a ton faster, but even here we had to write out a bunch of things. So what's the only thing you have to do to answer this problem?
You just gotta know at the end. You just gotta do the ending number.
Right. All you have to figure out is the end number. You have to figure out. Well, sorry. The first thing you have to figure out is what number to subtract, and that's easy to figure out because it's just
1 less than the first.
One less than the first number, and you subtract that away from the last number. So even a super hard problem, or even a problem that seems really hard, like you did problems 933 through I don't know, what? Pick a number.
10,865.
10,865.
That's a lot of problems.
Yeah. Well, that would have been an easy day for you, right? 10,865. Okay. So we'd say we started at 933 and we went all the way up to 10,865.
We gotta subtract 933 from this. I mean 932 from this.
932. That gets me 1, and I subtract 932 from this. Uh-oh.
Bob.
What's that going to be?
10,000.
10,000.
Minus 100.
10,000 minus 100.
Just make as many how to make.
Here, use this one. It's 10,000 minus 100.
60 minus 30 is 30.
So is that plus 30 or minus 30?
Plus 30.
Screw over one.
5 minus 2 is 30.
Okay, so we've got 10,000 minus 100 plus
33.
plus 33. What is that?
That's 9,933.
Okay, so you did. Now you're going to have to write it because I have the bad marker.
1, 2.
Everyone.
9,933.
Okay, 9,933 problems.
That's a lot of problems.
Yeah, it's funny. We started at 933 and we did 9,933. Can you write your nines a little better, please? Thanks.
I do it loose a lot.
Okay, that's pretty neat. 9,933.
33.
So that's a really easy way to think about it. And this is a great math way of thinking about it, because what you do is you reduce it to a problem that you know how to do. You take this complicated problem and you make it an easier problem. What's the problem you know how to do like that?
It's starting at 1.
When you start at 1 and start counting up by ones, you know how many numbers you've counted. Now when you start at some other number and you count up by ones, you just make it into the problem that starts at 1 and ends at some other number. Okay? Good job. Good job today, honey.